Yo, what's going on, guys? I've got so much that has happened in the last week. Y'all, let me tell you about it. So, but I'm not gonna tell you about it here. No, I would never. Let me tell you about it in Minecraft. Because what better way is there to have a discussion than in playing Minecraft? Oh man, it's been so long. Guys, uh-oh. I dropped the frames? Hello? I need to turn down my settings a bit. Yeah, remember this is kind of high. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I want to make sure everything is perfect for this stream. There we are. Guys, I went to Virginia for a missions trip over spring break, and I could not have ever imagined it going any more perfect than it did. You know, the people I met, the people I got to know, the students at the school that I got to work at, everything was just perfect. And oh my gosh. For those of you that don't know, I am a Christian. It's a bit loud in my ears. Alright. I am a Christian, and, you know, for my entire life, I had spent it, you know, like, yeah, I followed God, but I didn't really do much with my faith. But I saw the way that there were two different schools. So there was the college I go to and another college that I joined up with, our groups joined up with. And I saw the way the other college group loved each other. And I was like, these people are disciples of Christ. And I was like, I want to live my life the way they live theirs for Jesus. And I tell you what, I can't put into words. I have so many memories, and I feel so sad that it's all over, but like at the same time, I'm so glad that it all happened. Like, I got to know so many great people. If you ever watch this, I will glaze you till the end of days. Um, there were a couple nights, there's a river by where we were working. There were a couple nights that we just all sat by the river for like a few hours, and we all just talked, whether it be about life or God or whatever it may be. Those are some of the best nights. I had to go in early for one of them because I forgot to put shoes on. I didn't forget to put shoes on, I just didn't think I was going to be going out to that river for the first time. I thought I was going to be looking at the moon. It was a lunar eclipse. And that was a different night. But, nah, man. I can't even collect my thoughts of all that happened this week. Oh, hi. Another night, there was like a windmill that was sitting on top of a hill. It took us a while to climb up to it, probably about like a half hour of getting our way through thorns and vines and stuff. We were all just trying to figure out what the most efficient way to the top of the hill would be. But we eventually got to the top, and it was just a beautiful sight at the top of that windmill. Not the top of it, it was just, we were standing underneath it. But the top of the hill, underneath the windmill, is where we were standing. There were 5 of us. And I'm not going to name any names, I already didn't count them. But for the most part, I don't want to name any names of people or schools, simply for the sake of security for them. But, man, we all just prayed there for a solid 20 minutes, and I just got to know what it truly felt like to be loved by people outside my family. Like, truly loved. Like, you know, the church, they'll always be nice to you and stuff, but I never know what it was like to feel truly loved by others in a Christ-like manner. Not like a romantic or intimate love, but just like you are loved, you are cared for, and I will always be there to take care of you. That's what it felt like. I think I cried during that prayer because of just what it all felt like. And oh my gosh. That night, under the windmill, I prayed that we wouldn't let these things that we had learned throughout the week simply be a spiritual high, but rather we would create applications. Not create, we would apply what we had learned throughout the week into our real lives. And I pray that that's something I've been doing, you know? I've given up Mountain Dew. I'm not going to be drinking it anymore. I got, maybe 3 left in a box back there. I'll finish those up at some point or just give them away. I might just give them away, honestly. But I am going to give up Mountain Dew. I want to live a more healthy lifestyle. I've been told my body is a temple and that I need to take care of it. And that's what I want to do. Another thing, I'm going to begin going to the gym. I don't know when, because I live a pretty basic life, but in general, I just want to begin working out. There's another fortress there. Another thing, I am going to be waking up earlier. I mean, y'all know me, I stay awake till like 2 a.m. just doing whatever. I say, oh, I'm going to bed, and I wake up stay up for 2 hours doing whatever I do. Watching YouTube, Twitch, and stuff. But I will not be using electronics for entertainment or whatnot past midnight anymore. I'll have my phone for my alarm, for my music and stuff, but henceforth, past midnight, I will not be. Not the channel staple. What? Dude, I was on a missions trip this week, and I'm recording everything that I'm thinking about because I don't want to ever forget it. And I'm also playing Minecraft because I need something to do as I talk about it. I don't know if you are a Christian or not, but dude, I'll tell you what, God is good. I learned that this week. God is so, so good to everybody. Jesus is good. I love him. And I want to get to this Nether fortress. Another thing that happened, I got baptized this week. I'd always thought that I wanted to be baptized, but I'd never really done it because I'd grown up believing that, yeah, baptism is something that, like, okay, here's the story. The church I grew up going to didn't think water baptism was necessary for salvation, alright? They believed that when you confess your faith and stuff, you are baptized with the Holy Spirit rather than the water being necessary to it. Now, as I'd grown older and I'd gone to a different church, I began to think for myself, okay, what do I believe about baptism? And the more and more I thought about it, the more I came to realize, this is something I want to do, water baptism, that is. And so I had initially decided, okay, this summer, oh my goodness, nope, hold on. Let me lock in real quick. Oh no. Where am I? Please swim up, please swim up. No. Okay. Alright, I'm alright. I'm fine. Okay. What was I saying? Water baptism. This week I decided that I want to be baptized with water. I was initially waiting for the summer for myself to do it, but I was like, if I'm going to make changes in life, then I need to be baptized with water. I need to start off on the right foot with my water baptism. So that's what I did. I was in a hot tub at an Airbnb, and I was baptized with my group leader. What else happened? I asked a girl on a date for the first time, Yeah, that's me, a gamer, asking a girl on a date. Who would ever thought it? But I did it. She said no, but we're still friends. I'm glad that I at least mustered up the courage to ask her. I'm proud of that. I've been good and reading the Bible a lot more. Like on, I think the day before I was baptized, I read the entire book of John. Then the day I was baptized, I read the entire book of Acts. And throughout the last few days, I've read the entire book of Romans. And now, I'm going to be reading through Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians. Once I finish that, I'm going to read Isaiah. Because I've seen so many references to it in the different Gospels, all sorts of different stuff prophesying the coming of Jesus, that there is stuff, I need to read that book, that's what I'm saying. Just, yeah, okay. There's also lots of worship that happened. One of the guys brought a guitar on the trip, and he's pretty good at guitar, I'll admit. He played it for us a lot after, we shared testimonies and stuff. And we just sit up there. We sit in the chapel just singing worship songs for a few hours each night. Actually, the actual work itself, I mean, there's a flood that had happened in the area just a few weeks prior, so we were helping to clean that area up. Shoveling mud and dirt and all that sort of nasty stuff. Okay, there's everything. Gotta tell you what, there was so much work that was done, and the church that we were at, or the school that we were at, they were so thankful to have us, and they were telling us, like, the effort that we put into this trip, the effort that was done throughout this week, would have taken them, like, weeks and weeks, and probably months and months to do, had we not come along. So I'm glad that we did. I now go to church on Sundays, which I've needed to do for a while. Yeah. Guys, I'm so glad I went on this trip. I wouldn't trade any amount of money I should say, I would trade any amount of food or money or whatever to go on it again. It was so incredibly amazing. I shared my testimony, I believe I said that. I shared my testimony with the entire group this week. I suppose I'll share it with you guys. Yeah. So, my testimony, here goes. My entire life, I had grown up in the church. I went to church Sundays, read my Bible, when I needed to, yada, yada, yada. And I never really had made my relationship with God my own, Like, it'd always been like, oh, my parents are Christians, so I guess I'll be Christian, that sort of thing. Now, when you're a child, I'd say, yeah, it's an alright thing to have, but when you get to be high school, college age, you really just need to make those decisions for your own. Like, what do you want your relationship with Jesus to look like? And I never really answered that question. Well, I suppose I had by not having a relationship, not having a deep and intimate relationship with Jesus like I needed to. But, for the many years... Okay, I have been to this thing before. I was wondering if I had. For many years, it had simply been Yeah, I go to church. I'm a Christian. I'm saved. I don't really need to do anything, because I'm forgiven for my sins, and that's that. I'm saved. There's nothing more to it. And now I've realized that God's got so much more to provide. He's got so much more that he's calling everybody in his work to do. And it's just taken me far too long to see that. Forgive me if I stop talking for a second. I just need to collect my thoughts every now and again. Um, as I mentioned earlier, I'd never been baptized simply because it's not something my family had ever practiced, nor had the church I went to ever practiced. But for pretty much all of my life, my faith was a very stagnant thing. Oh boy. It's just like, yeah, I'm saved. That's it. Nothing more really needs to happen. That's just how things went. What in the world? Okay. Oh man, I'm losing my train of thought. So, my life has been very stagnant. That's where I left off. When I shared my testimony this week, that's where I left off, was my faith is very stagnant, and I really think that my testimony is just beginning this week. Among other things, but that's a bit too personal, I would say, for going live to the entire world. But now, after this trip that I've told you about, what I've come to find is my... Hello? Hello? What am I desktop audio? What in the world? I can't hear anything. What? I can't hear anything. Okay. It looks like we got bars back. I have no idea what just happened there. Alright. Oh, jeez, where was I? Yeah, my faith was just really beginning to grow, is what I think I was saying. With my baptism, yeah, I was talking to people and I was like, I really think that what I'm doing in my life really needs to change. Oh, there's another thing. I need to say this. My biggest fear in life, because this was a major part of it, my biggest fear in life is change. That, and it's like the unknown of the future. Those things go hand in hand. Because I'm afraid of what might change, how those unknowns of the future might change if I change the things in my life currently. If that makes sense. I'm afraid I'll be uncomfortable. I don't like working out. I'm afraid if I start working out, I'll get uncomfortable. I didn't really read my Bible. And I was afraid I might get uncomfortable if I began reading my Bible. I was afraid I wouldn't like what would happen if I changed. So I left things in the comfortable and easy position that they were. And, it worked for a time, but eventually I really wanted something more. I knew God was the answer. I just didn't really know how to go to him. Because I just didn't feel right before him, if that makes sense. But that's something a lot of people struggle with, to be honest. And I'll say this, if you feel like you're not worthy to go before the Lord, you don't have to feel that way. Nobody ever truly is. And that's the beauty of it, is because Jesus died for your sins, you can go before the Lord just as you are. But now, what I've come to realize is, yes, there are things in my life that I need to change. I need to give up Mountain Dew. I need to go work out. I need to be willing to make friends. Because I've made friends. So you were content for a moment, but now you are yearning for a new thing. Yeah, sort of like that. I was like, I understood that things needed to change, but I was afraid to make those changes. If Because change, I hate change. Like when I was moving from high school to college, I was so nervous. I was afraid, leaving my family. I had to live on my own. Right? I was excited for it to a degree, but in the overall aspect of how much my life was going to be changing, I was really nervous. But then, once I made that change, that was once I actually got into college and started doing things, I felt all right. And that's the same thing with these other things I'm making. I feel like once I actually start going to the gym and committing to it, then I'll feel better about it. And, a buddy of mine that was on a trip, he took me to the gym one morning. Understanding feel most of that in this moment too. Dude, alright. I'm opening myself up, alright, Draco? Open yourself up to me a little bit. What are you afraid to change? What in your life are you afraid of changing? I guarantee you, if you just tell somebody, I guarantee you it will help. That was what helped me when I went on this trip this week. If you really don't want to, you don't have to. But I promise you, telling people and letting others in on what you're struggling with is one of the best things you can do. I had a group of 21 other people get in on what I was struggling with in life, and they all supported me through it. I promise no judgment. I promise no laughter at what you're struggling at. I'm only here to help. Also, the food there was amazing. Before I forget, the food there was... I don't know. The food at the school I went to was so good. The cook there was from the Dominican Republic, and, he gets ingredients shipped to him, like, every week. Let me turn this under. Is my phone out of power? I feel like this arrow should be shooting farther. Oh, I hit him. Alright, what's the power? Power 5? Or do I need piercing? I might need piercing on this bow. Because I'm getting no distance on it whatsoever. Also, I need to get a elytra for John. So I'm going to go do that real quick. Nah, I can leave that one on. Or, I don't need this. Alright, let me drop some stuff off, and then I'll get another elytra for John. Alright, garbage. Garbage. Kind of suck like not moving, even though I'm going to school and furthering my education. Keep inventory. I know, man. I know. It's how I like to play. I don't have a good time if I'm playing without keep inventory. I'm too afraid listen, if I die and lose everything, I lose all motivation to play. You just feel like you're stuck in life. Like you're going to school, but nothing's really happening. I'll tell you what, I've been in that position many, many times. And to be honest, I still kind of am. But I'll tell you what, discovering Jesus has helped with that. Discovering Jesus and his plan and his mission and what he wants from you has helped me understand that there are things in this life beyond anybody's understanding that he wants from us. For me, it's like, I think he wants me to bring the culture of the school I went with over to the school I go to now. It's like, I love the culture there so much, and I think he's trying to get me to bring it over here is what I feel like is happening. And reading the Bible is just reading the Bible has brought so much wisdom to me over the last just few days, and it's insane. I found so many friends that I've gotten to know on this missions trip. For real. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it, but give church a shot and get to know some people there. Because I don't know if you've done it before or what your background with that kind of stuff is, but everybody in Christianity I have known has been the most kind and genuine people to ever exist that I've known. And they only want to see people be comforted. You don't have a license, you can be myself, relying on other people. That's when I grow myself. You gotta grow by yourself instead of other people see me grow. See, I'm the different way. I want other people to see me grow. So when you say, instead of letting other people see, you say you don't want other people to see you grow. If I'm reading that correctly. But not having a license, I mean, that's not something I can fix. That's just something, you take driver's ed and stuff. But I'm sure there's far more reasons than just you haven't taken driver's ed. Iron helmet, I can just enchant that. This is garbage. What am I looking for? Fireworks, gunpowder. Where's gunpowder? And I guess the other question I would ask is, in what way are you trying to grow? Or if you're trying to grow, I'd say there's, okay, hold up, I gotta look this up real quick. 6. Okay. When I was in my 6th grade health class, I was taught that there were 6 types of health that any human has. Let me show you this to you. Severe anxiety if you're not able to leave when you do. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I felt the same way. Where is my thing? There we are. All right. Let me open this in a new tab. There are 6 types of health that any person faces. You have your physical health, which is what most people think of when they think of health. All right. It's like working out, all that sort of stuff, eating right. Then let's go clockwise. There's your social health, the people that you hang out with. And if you don't have a good social circle, then you don't have good social health. So you need people that will support you in that what you do. There's your spiritual health. That would be your religion, or I'm not sure how that would apply if you're not religious, because I've only been Christian my entire life. But that would be sort of like the beliefs you have about life. And if your beliefs in life are not good, such as like being, I feel like spiritual and emotional, I feel like could go together in some categories. I don't know. I don't know how to best describe spiritual health, but I could describe it in a spiritual sense, just not in a more worldly sense. Vocational health, job health, that would be, is your work environment good? Are you getting enough sleep at night? That also relates to your physical health. Are you not working, like 16-hour shifts with unpaid overtime, and you have like a stable income? You have your emotional health, which sounds like you might be dealing with. Your anxiety. If you're not able to leave when you need to. So that could be a mixture of emotional and social. If you're not able to leave when you need to, that could be the social aspect is not going well for you, along with your emotional health. And there's your intellectual health. It's just, are you smart? Do you know things that you need to know? So there's 6 different types of health in a human. So what I would recommend, you're only hitting 3 out of 6 of these, dude. I'm hitting maybe, let's see, I got spiritual. I'm working on spiritual a ton right now. I want to begin working on physical. And yeah, vocational is good. Intellectual is good. And I feel like spiritual is good. So that's 3. Emotional is iffy. Social is iffy. Physical is iffy. So yeah, once again, I'm only hitting 3 out of 6. Keep yourself out of relying on people. So what you're saying is you want to be independent, is what I'm sort of understanding, Draco. Independence. To grow independence, I would say don't try and think of yourself as being a burden to the people driving you to different places. I mean, I don't understand your full situation, but like, if the people around you, do the people around you like to have you around? Because if they like having you around, so far as you can tell, then you're not a burden. And that's something I've thought about too, is like, I had to get rides to different places too, and I always felt that I was a burden. And then one day I just asked, like, hey, do you find it troublesome that I have to... what's up, John? How are you doing? We're having deep mental discussions, mental and spiritual discussions. What I'm asking is... oh, man. I'm not a therapist, man. I'm just a bro who has some experience in life. Not much more than you, though, Draco. Just, you need people in life. And that's something I have recently discovered on this missions trip, is that I didn't really have people in life I truly felt like I could rely on. I mean, I had people I could talk to for, like, as friends, but I never had anybody who I truly felt like I could really go to in a time of need. And that's what this missions trip has brought me. So I went to Ferris through our trip, away from everyone I knew. Okay. Something you've been wanting. Independence is something you've been wanting to do. College is a time of that growing independence. Assuming you live on campus, but after that I realized I need to be around them, and I'll be back, I feel like I've lost a huge part of my independence that I gained. Okay, so you moved back with, I'm assuming, your family and stuff. That's tricky. That's something I dealt with this summer, is like, there was so much of that feeling of, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want to, however I like to, at college. And over the summer, I thought about how I really just didn't have that anymore. There were people that needed to really rely on me, and I needed to rely on them to a degree, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to rely on my family. I didn't want my family to be relying on me for, like, rides and, like, dinner and stuff. I just wanted to have my own way of doing things. But the truth is, people are meant to be with one another. Not all the time. Believe me, even when I stream in my depressing prison cell, people are meant to be with each other. And your independence. Parents say I'm not a burden, but it doesn't make you feel like I have my independence. Your lines are still with them. Yeah. I'm not the right person to talk to about this, man. I don't have experience in this sort of field. Because the last day of summer 2024, I quite literally ran away from home. Not for long though. I just like drove off in my car for like an hour. I sat by the lake and thought to myself about how frustrated I was that I just felt stuck at home. And then, my parents and we talked about how kind of crappy of a summer was that I was staying at home all the time, and I feel like I just needed to get out from everything I wanted. And my parents, they told me that they loved me and everything, and they want the best for you. And what I'll say is, you are going through this for a reason. I am of the belief that everything happens for a reason. And perhaps this time that you're going through right now, this time of maybe feeling like you're stuck, that you can't grow in your independence, maybe that is what will drive your independence in the future. John, what do you have to say about this? I need some help on this. Here, let me look some more stuff up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Alright, here you go, Reddit. Let's see if Reddit can offer me any advice. How can I, a girl, so take it with a grain of salt, be independent? My parents babied me my whole life. I can't order food without having a breakdown. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Step out there. Talk to a therapist about it will help a lot. Do some small things like going to the store and buying snacks when you're hungry. Going to drive through, so you don't have a license, so you can't do that. It's terrifying. Lots of stuff that'll, make you want to give up. I would be hip to the psych work for most of my teenage life. Everything is super structured and all my relationships are closely monitored. When I turned 18, I kind of got thrown out on the streets and left to fend for myself. The only person I should have kind of taken care of me is me. You can try anything you want and make mistakes because everyone your age is trying to figure it out too. Going to your counseling appointment. All right, sounds good, man. Dude, God is so good. Just pray. That's the one piece of advice I can truly give you is pray about your situation. All right. Now have fun in your appointment. Take care. All right. Yo, if you ever need somebody to talk to, I'm always open to talk to you. I want people to feel right in life. I don't want them to hurt. I hate seeing hurt in the world, And I just want, for times like this, I want them to be able to come into stream and feel better inside of it when they leave. And you gotta bring up your problems in life, by all means do it. I am here to help. I don't want people to struggle. I think struggle is a part of life, but it should not be something that prevents you from growing. If anything, struggle is a part of growing. Oh boy, do we have gunpowder? We have gunpowder. Hey, when all else fails, there's Minecraft and Jesus. You don't need much more when you have those two things, Oh, gunpowder. Where's gunpowder? we seriously not have gunpowder? Gosh dang it. Okay. Well, looks like 9 fireworks left. I can make a little more. Alright, where's the end portal? I love my life, guys. Alright, where's the hole? What in the world? I got a skew. It is this way, I believe. No. No. Ah, shoot, what was it? No. No. I think it was that way. Okay. Yeah, okay, it was here. Oh, here's another thing I did. I got rid of Instagram. Dude, that app is so bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it's so much fun to use. But I had to get rid of it because I was spent way too much time on Reels. Because they're so funny. They drain so much of my time. Oh, but they're so funny. Do I not have a thing? Gosh dang it. Okay. Here. Where'd fella go? Okay. We got a few more just in case. You kind of try to shield. Hello? Alright, that should be enough for now. Okay. Alright, so which way do we go last time? Let's do this. Oh, I think we've been there. Might have to start my render distance up, depending on how things go. Oh, yep, we've been to this one. Okay. I got a speech I need to write, guys. It's due literally in a week. I'm not happy about it. Oh, here's a new one. I think, at least. Yeah. That's what you sound like. Okay. Alright, levitate me. No! Okay. I guess go up here. Alright, they'll kill each other. Ah, dang it. Alright, there's what to do. Yes, I really do have to deal with it. Bruh, stop it. Oh, dang it. Alright, levitate me. Bruh. Okay, good. Dang it. Okay. Oh, that works. Okay, iron, gold, diamond respiration helmet. Ooh, that's a good sword. It's a really good sword. Iron, iron, diamond. It is all garbage. Okay. Also, dog, why are they putting saddles in everything? Like, they're not even that good. Dude, how much health these guys have? Alright, I'm not getting anything here. Come on, give me another ship. Dude, I need a ship, please. I'm making this surely. Oh, we're not. Okay. Guess we bridge. Yeah. I make that surely. What? Alright, I have to make this. Yep, okay. I feel so much peace, you guys. Perhaps it's just Minecraft having that effect on me, but I just feel so much peace. Peace. Oh, I see a ship. Oh, that's better be good. You better not have already explored this. Hold up. I don't see a dragon head on it. That kind of has me worried. Hmm. There's a chance you might have already explored this. What in the world was that? Okay. I want some pearls. Yep, okay. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, we're good. Thanks for TPing, man. Yeah, I hate this part. Bro. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Alright, these guys to die. Something good, something good, something good. Diamond knockback, good. Iron, not good. I need to get an ender chest. How have we not done that yet? Let me get these out real quick, because I'm going to need them. Or maybe not. Nope. That works. Come here, brother. Alright, guide me up. Give me juice. Okay. Okay, we're good. I'm good. Okay. Okay. We in there, boys. Mending shovel, nice. Instant health pots, let's go. Nope. Nope. Dang it. Where did it even come from? We in there. Alright, that's 2 Lakers we got now for each of us. Bro. You. Can you stop, sir? Oh my gosh. Energize, yes. Alright. Dragon Head can go in, these can go in. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I got to do some homework, guys, so I think I'll leave it here. I did really enjoy talking about all that I did this week, though. I believe there was so much more that happened, but it's almost to this sort of point where you just like had to be there for it, you know? I truly could not have asked for a better week. And so now, it is at this time that I will see how far I can levitate up. Yeah, levitate me, gang. Bruh. Bruh. Oh. Oh, there we go. Goodbye, world. Hello, world. How do I make it skewed? Oh, I need like, what, 5, 6 of them? Okay. Ah. How do I get rid of this now? Oh, here. Alright, I gotta do homework and then I'm gonna play Shadow of Mordor off stream. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. And as always, take care, and I'll see you later. Peace.